What's up? Welcome to Nick's Vlogcast channel. Tonight I'm going to talk about Elizabeth Warren and Nancy Pelosi. The reason why they're on my mind is because yesterday unfortunately, I was listening to Elizabeth Warren, and I was listening to her pledge to her supporters that she was going to fund her entire campaign and win the presidency without the support of any rich people. So, the reason why that struck me as odd is because I happen to know, I live in Massachusetts. She's our senator. I happen to know that Elizabeth Warren is filthy fucking rich. She's worth $8.75 million. Now, I don't know about you. Me personally, I view that as rich. $8.75 million is definitely you're in the 1%. So it's odd to me that somebody with that amount of money would speak like that about I don't know, people in the same tax bracket and class as her. It's very strange. And something that I thought about that gets me is that and this is going to be true for Nancy Pelosi too. Nancy Pelosi, $120 million is her estimated net worth. Okay, she had one single real estate investment that earned her $42 million. Her and her husband own real estate. They own wineries. They even threw $10 million when at a football league that was, I believe it was in the 80s that they tried to create it. They tried competing with the NFL. Stupid money. Stupid money. And here's the thing that gets me about both of them, right? They use accountants to file their taxes and to handle all of their, record their expenses in the proper way, in a way that's most beneficial to them. And when Elizabeth Warren's accountants come to her at the end of the year, I can guarantee you that they don't say, well, Elizabeth, good news. We had a lot of things we were able to deduct and write off. And, because we did this, you can do that. And your travel expenses, we can write this off and whatever. I guarantee you when they say, you know what, we can get you to pay this much. She doesn't say, well, because of my social values, I want you guys to not do as good of a job and make sure that I pay this much. That is not fucking happening. I can tell you that. I can guarantee that's not happening. She's going, oh, okay, cool. All right, yeah, sign. Yeah, good job, guys. And Nancy Pelosi, that's a giant right there. All right. And she's one of the most outspoken ones. Elizabeth Warren right now is running for president, and she's making all types of outlandish claims, and all she does is talk about how rich, powerful people hire armies of people to lobby, and they keep their power, and this and that. Okay, at the end of the day, we still all elect who we want to elect, which are the people making the laws, not just lobbying, making the laws. So at the end of the day, it's up to us as a people to put to vote the right people in power that we think are going to withstand, lobbyists and do what's in the best interest of us. Which is why, I think what just happened with the election, because people said, I just don't see Trump being easily influenced. I think that's a big reason why people took to him, is because it was something different. It wasn't your typical politician bullshit. And at the end of the day, when he's done his term, he's still going to be a billionaire. So I don't think people are as distrusting of him being so influenced by lobbyists. I know liberals are, but I'm speaking, of course, just the conservative party and probably some independents too. Anyway, Nancy Pelosi, absolute giant. Okay, same exact thing. Her husband is a very prominent businessman, and the both of them together, between many different investments, have been able to amass $120 million. And again, I can't believe the hypocrisy of these people. How are you standing up there talking about how unfair it is that rich people, I don't even know. I can't actually understand the concept. Like, you earn this amount of money and there's poor people and you're a piece of shit because you won't give your money away. Give your fucking money away, Nancy Pelosi. Give your money away. Seriously. I watched you speaking one time where you were doing your spiel about basically your socialist views, and some woman, she yelled out, "How much are you worth?" And you said, "I'm not going to talk about that right now." Actually, no, you ignored her and then said, "I'm not here to talk about my personal finance." Right. Because you know how hypocritical it is, and you've just kind of followed in your party's footsteps. And at some point, you have to sit and be like, "I'm worth $120 million. It sounds weird that I'm bashing rich people when I do my taxes the same way." Again, guys, they all hire accountants and do the same shit. Us little people still go, some of us go to accountants and they ask us questions. They say, "Well, did you take any college classes?" "Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, you young students out there and young liberals, that's what you do. You notice how you get a lot of money back if you've actually worked when you take some classes. That's the same concept. You're looking for you're the same process. You're looking for any deductions that you can find. You're looking for any help you can get, whatever. I don't know. I can understand it. Like, even if you told me, "Oh, well, we're coming up. We need more help." Yeah, but come on, let's fast forward and say you're killing it 10 years later. If I made, say I just came up, just become rich. I sold a company, $10 million, right? If I have some option to have, after I pay taxes, $7 million instead of $5.5 million or $6 million. Like, is that really a fucking question on what you're going to do? Seriously. I really, the only time you could really think about if anybody's ever actually been faced with that, look, I'm telling you, Elizabeth Warren's been faced with that. Nancy Pelosi's been faced with that same question, and look what they've done. They do their shit the same way. So, guys, I hope people can see the hypocrisy in this and, put some pressure on these people. Call them out. I want to see, I want to see what they have to say. I really do. I would love to hear the explanation. I want someone to ask and say, "You have a shitload of money. You're in the 1%. Which people would be like, "Well, I don't even know if they like put two and two together when they hear Elizabeth Warren talking." But I want to hear someone ask and say, "When you do your taxes, what do you do? Do you opt to pay more taxes when you do your taxes?" And you'll probably get some bullshit run around answer, and she's gonna say, "Well, I'm not really involved. I'm not a numbers person, And you're gonna get some bullshit. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and please, if you agree with me, like the video. If you disagree, do whatever you're gonna do. Leave some comments. I will respond to your comments, and look forward to hearing what you people think of all this hypocrisy. Thank you.